We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with GCT, Gigacloud Technologies Inc. And it had an explosive run today from a dip area to a rip area. White with red borders to bright green. And now it's slightly pulling back. And we need to talk about what 42 Vision is showing, our inflow versus outflow indicator is showing, and how this impacts on different time frames and what it's looking like here. Is it going to actually have strength, or is it going to pull right back down? But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunities that were mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And as you see popping up here on the screen, these are some of the opportunities I mentioned this week so far. And while not guaranteed to be this way every single day and every single time, we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity with our 42 Vision indicators, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. Both of them gave jumps of 10 to 20%. 20% plus and becoming home runs, and this is when we mentioned them early on in the pre-market. So the first one here is DRUG. It was under a bull indicator pulling down towards the bell, actually crossed the outflows here, and quickly inflows picked back up moments after. Full strength on 42 Vision, full strength on the inflows, and it gave a highest point of 40% plus within an hour, guys. The next one was here with SPRC, sitting sideways in the pre-market, gaining traction towards the bell, and even after the bell got that bull indicator. Inflow stayed above the midpoint, shifted from red to green, continued with strength on 42 Vision, and it gave a highest point of 30% plus within minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with GCT, Gigacloud Technologies Inc. And as I stated earlier in the video, going from a dip area to the rip area, which is white with red borders, to bright green, a full transition and slightly pulling back lower. But when you look at the chart from where things started in the day to where it ended, it's slightly higher, trying to form that upward momentum of newer highs, newer lows. And we need to talk about resistance and support. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge and clarity over the charts within the volatility. So here we are with GCT, Gigacloud Technologies Inc. Under a bull indicator here slightly after the bell. Got those inflows to pick up and things slowed down right here. And you could see it right around the peak area. Outflow started to dominate, and right now it has not completely destroyed the chart to the downside because the outflows are still right there at the midpoint. They're about to cross here after hours, and I'm going to be watching that going into tomorrow, and I'm going to share with you guys what it is I'm looking at on the 30-minute and 15-minute and other time frames. But right now it is moved up and it's trying to find support on this pullback, and it's going to be very important to watch this bull indicator not get canceled by a possible bear indicator in this pullback. And if the inflows could try to pick back up, even if they cross, could they pick back up going into tomorrow? It's going to be very important into tomorrow's trading day. So here we are as it's going towards that midpoint, the 30-minute still under a bull indicator, no bear indicator. But when you zoom into the 15-minute, I'm going to be watching this carefully here as the outflows got crossed through the midpoint, and it got a bear indicator here, canceling out that bull indicator right at the bell from $25 all the way up to $35, nearly a 20 to 30% plus move. And now on the way back down, it got a bear indicator here at around $30. But from down here to up here, it is still a $5 difference, nearly a 20% plus difference from those levels. So the stock is still trying to hold itself up and trying to find support. If it comes back to retest these lows, that could mean further weakness or testing even newer lows. But if it holds up here, it could possibly try to find support and strength. And what I'm going to be watching is for this bear indicator to get canceled out by another bull indicator to the upside, these inflows to pick up here on the 15-minute, and the same thing to happen as it rolls over into the 30-minute, bringing it back up with strength. And the key resistance levels I'll be watching are those that I'm about to share with you guys in just a moment. But we need to look at this from the bigger picture as well. The 4 hour here, it's not showing us enough data, right? When you zoom out towards the 1 hour, still no data, but we do have here the bear indicator. And I've shared with you guys in previous videos, this stock recently IPO'd, and not all the time frames are going to have data, only those that you zoom in on and see within the volatility. But the fact that the 1 hour is showing us this bear indicator since way up here at $46, I've talked about how important it is. That's a key resistance level. If this was to move higher, that we need to see the bulls retest or even break through and find support to try to test newer highs, especially if people believe that this could be, hypothetically speaking, and also speculation only, not financial advice, but that's what all the forums and everyone is expecting in the big term or in the bigger picture, another HKD. Not guaranteed, but it will take that much strength to start moving things to the upside and showing some proof of concept here of some strength. Now, right now we're in the 20s. This IPO'd, it fell down towards the 13 mark, ran all the way to the 60s, and it's going to take that much strength to get through the 48 range, 47, and then start talking about higher levels, right? A lot of people are speculating on that. Once again, not financial advice, but that bear indicator definitely needs to get canceled here on the bigger picture. Now let's zoom back in here to the 30-minute and let's talk about key supports and resistance. The first support here is the low of the day, 24.50. I've talked about $25 before, 24.50, not that far from it. Key level of support here as we see it pull back if it retests it or breaks through it. If it breaks through it, the next support is down here at 20.76. Those are the key levels I'm watching to the downside. If this bull indicator holds up, if inflows pick back up, which I'm going to be watching very carefully here as it's at the midpoint, and again on the 15-minute, it just crossed over and it could try to bring itself back up. I'll be watching that as well. And it has a bull indicator. Even though this bear indicator popped up, I'm going to be watching if it actually could go ahead and get canceled quickly and the 30-minute still holds. Well, then I'm going to be watching to the upside, the first resistance here, $32.96. And if you want to round that up, you can round it up to $33. And then above that will be up here at the highs of the day of $35.75, 73 range, guys. Super important to watch these levels. If both of them get broken through, these inflows pick up, and that bull indicator continues to hold true, I'm going to be watching for these shifts into bright green bars of extreme strength as it continues to go higher in that possibility. And the next resistance level will be up here at $44.45. If you want to round it up to $45, you can. And as always, guys, I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.